My name's Dr. Lucy, world-renowned scientist. As I take a temporary hiatus from my usual practice of anatomical science, I'll be dipping my toes into a different type of science. Cooking! Come with me as I share with you my favorite recipes and most exquisite late-night yummies. Put on an apron. It's about to get evil. Today I'll be making a dish that originates from south of the border. No, not Mexico. No, not Guatemala. Peru! This little dish is called Chaufa de Pollo. It'll consist of scrambled eggs, chicken thighs, a few veggies, some robust seasonings, and day-old rice. Listo, mis amigos! I'm going to begin by chopping the veggies. I'm going to start with green onions. I'm going to want to go all the way from the tip here. First I'll get rid of these. Go from here all the way down to the whites, because you're going to want to use the whites. Chaufa de Pollo is sort of like a Peruvian version of fried rice, although it's got its own Peruvian spin on it. You know how I love to spin. I'm going to save this for later. And I'm going to focus on the white part here, because this is going to go in first. Yeah, this is going to get cooked. Excelente! Now I'm going to chop the bell pepper. I'm using a red bell pepper because that's what the recipe calls for. You could use a different color bell pepper, but you might have to take it up with the Peruvian Navy. They don't take their bell peppers lightly. Now some people like to do these in strips. I'm more of a diced man myself. So I'm going to dice these bad boys up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to get my skillet nice and hot. So you can go on the high end of medium. We're going to need to whisk these eggs up into something. Reminds me of my ex-wife. Reminds me of my dog Skippy. Reminds me of my father. When you're whipping your eggs, make sure there's no thickness when you're done. You want to make sure everything's nice and blended together, or else you get clumps, and this is a 3-egg deal here. Usually I go in with my eggs last, but I'm trying something new here. And typically you would, because an egg cooks really fast. I'm going to drop the egg in, let it cook on one side, let it cook on the other, then I'm going to pull it. Now keep an eye on me, because this goes by quick. I'm going to go in with my oil. Something tells me oh yeah. And I'm going in on my hot skillet. Usually you'd want to make this dish in a wok. I don't have a wok. This is the closest thing I can get to a wok. In goes my beautiful egg. Every last drop. Alright. Now pay attention because this moves pretty quick. Yep, that's a good looking egg. Go ahead and scrape your edges. Now I'm going to get ready to flip this. See how we do. Okay. I'm going to have to get underneath it. Here we go. Oh! I'm going to hit this with a little bit of salt. That's a hot pan, hot skillet. Ow! Where's my glove? Something tells me that egg is ready. Excellent. Goes right there. Now, before we move forward, I'm going to wipe the pan. You want to do this, or else you'll be dealing with some burnt egg. It's going to come back and play later. But I need it almost like it's scrambled. More of a scramble and less of an omelet. Great. Now I'm going to chop my garlic and ginger. For this recipe, you're going to want to do about a thumb of ginger. Thumb, maybe thumb and a half. Back in '82, I was a gynecologist for horses. Now time to chop my garlic. Got about 5 pieces here. Time to go in with some more oil. This pan is hot. In with the bell peppers. Ha! You want this pan to be as hot as possible. You want to get your red bell pepper to blister, build up some char, crispy. So I'm going to keep this pan as hot as can be. That's hot, red hot. It already smells delicious. You see how it's starting to turn brown in here? That's what you want. And I'm telling you, this pan is red hot. And you want to keep it red hot. It's so red hot, it's turning red. Alright, now before this burns to hell, I'm going to pour that into that. It's crisp, it's flavorful. My grandmother would be proud. Very good. Once again, you're going to want to wipe your pan. Make sure there's no remnants from what was cooked before. Oh boy. Great. And now here's where the fun comes in, folks. I'm going to go back in with some more oil. And here's our beloved chicken thigh. Spread those out. Make sure everything's touching the hot pan. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Chicken thigh is king. It's got the most flavor. I'm going to very quickly go in with some salt. Just sprinkle that over. And remember, this pan is hot. It's staying hot the entire time. Crispy. And since these thighs are so thin, they're probably cooking fast. You're going to want to move them around. Ah, yes. Nobody gets left behind. Incredible. You see what's happening here? We're building a nice crust. That's what you want. You want some crust. Great. I'm going to let that do its thing for a few moments. And then I'm coming in with some ginger and garlic. And it goes all in the same pan. I don't believe it. I'm about to go in with my aromatics. It's garlic, it's ginger, it's the white part of the green onion. Remember, we separated that. There's the green part of the green onion and then the white part of the white onion. Way over here is the white part, way over there is the green part. Hello over there! Hello! Oh yeah, I forgot, it's green onion, they don't have ears. I'm gonna make a little hole right there in the middle for my aromatics. Keep a close eye because this is gonna go quick. Ah! Right in the middle. And remember, this pan stays hot. Give it a good mix. Now I can smell things. Oh boy, for a second I thought I lost my sense of smell. I would hang myself from the top shelf. That's good. No. That's about to get really interesting. Time to go in with some spices. I'm going to begin with a little granulated sugar. Cumin. White pepper. And a very secret ingredient, don't even tell your mother, MSG. Really brings out the flavor. Smells like I've been riding a horse all day. Smells like a horse has been riding me all day. Now comes that day-old rice I had mentioned earlier. You want to make sure this is cooked and cool the day before, or else it won't have the right texture. Now your chaufa might be a little dry at this point, but no need to worry. You just hit it with some oil. This is where this dish becomes more than just a dish, it becomes an exquisite thing. I'm going in with some sesame oil, and I want to hit it on the edges, because that's where a lot of the heat is. I forgot to mention that this is chili sesame oil, so it's going to have a little bit of spice. But who doesn't like a little bit of spice? And now some soy. This is where this dish becomes the real thing. Okay, alright. Now we're working with something sexy here. Make sure everybody knows each other. You want to get a good mix in. Now to finalize this son of a bitch, I'm going in with the egg. I'm going in with the green onion, the green part. And I'm going in with the red bell pepper, the red part. Holy smokes. I'm going to turn the heat off because at this point everything's cooked. All I want to do is just warm up the bell pepper, the green onion, and the egg. The huevo! Time for a taste test. you had fun on today's episode of In the Kitchen. Enjoy your chaufa, and I'll see you right back here next week. Yes, I did it! Somebody scratched my ball. I never learned how to read.